Okay, we probably need to update title of the stream and category, because I stuck in Arc Raiders. Actually, it could be cool to have some kind of automation for that, for stream updates. Because currently I'm going to the 3 different platforms to change it. Software something, software development, yes. Okay, it works. Chat is working. Nice. Okay, let me see. Do we have right project open to do not share work projects accidentally? Yes, everything looks just fine. Hey, hello, Ag. I'm doing fine, and I am working on my indie app again. Okay. Can we share the screen? Sure we can. Okay, I'm planning updates. Oh, I can dictate as well. Targets. Please add that to the plan as well. Boom. So currently I'm kind of looking into the plan to keep working update. Okay. Oh, interesting. Bots are fighting with each other in the chat. Nice, at least someone talking. Because yeah, it's early night, very early morning in Europe, very late night in US. So mostly here are I and bots alive. Okay, you know what? Let's just build the app to see where we are. And there is always, just always one bot on Kik who is coming and spamming about view botting. Whatever. Okay. Here we are. App is running. Oh, on this application we got notification already, which is cool. Actually, I can start timer on my device as well. Focus. Screens as well. Okay, let's add that to the plan. Char week is not kind of cool. Actually, what do we char here? Dog is going around like crazy. I don't know what he is playing with his toys or something. I think this is just text, right? What we are... Is it image? Okay, you can check that out on device. I don't remember, I implemented that years ago. Let's airdrop this thing. I think that is just text. Yeah, it's text file. Yeah, basically that's what we are kind of dropping here. It's not bad, but definitely not good as well. Hey Neotech, what are the steps to create that kind of plan? Basically, whenever I'm starting to work on apps, I usually kind of talking with AI and asking to do documentation. And basically here in the app, and that's actually, I'm already inside the app folder. This is the app, that is the project, and I have even marketing here. You know, I have App Store copy, I basically ask it to write it, and I have documentation folder as well. Where are docs? Marketing? Oh, here it is, to do. Yeah, basically, here is to do for the write. Basically, some kind of, I'll say, documentation. But I'm just asking AI to write it. I'm kind of talking with AI, saying what kind of features, what kind of functionality I would like to have, and so on. And I am asking AI to write it. And currently, I used Claude Code before to create the document, but I just opened the cursor. And in cursor, you can just select here plan mode. I'm basically in plan mode, and we are just basically planning out the implementation. That's it. Just submitted first review for Apple Store, super hyped. Yeah, good luck. Fingers crossed. It often happens that your first application is rejected. That's fine. Do not worry too much about that. That happens all the time. Okay, so in this screen, I don't like the char button. Yeah, you're welcome. We have char button in weekly screen. I don't like position of that. That kind of looks too big. Maybe some small char icon on the top button, on the top, and the sticky button on the bottom of the screen for sharing. Also, the thing that we are sharing is just prepared text. Basically, that's that. Also, the content that we are sharing, that is just a text, which is good, well formatted, and I like what we have in this text, but it's not visually pleasing. You can't share it on Instagram, like image or something. Yeah, could be better if it is some kind of shareable card, like we have that in other screens in the application. Here is what we have now. here is what we have now. Also, and also I will say that this suggestion, consider shorter sessions for programming tasks, that's nothing to share. We should share wins, success, and so on. Something that user will be happy or proud to share, not just general suggestions. So basically I'm just yapping with AI, kind of explaining what I'm thinking about application, and it kind of formats that in a little bit better document type thing, you know. So we are adding that to the plan, as you see. Okay, that was this screen, today's screen. I'm not super happy with this empty state. We need to review this screen as well. It's the same problem like in weekly screens. The share buttons, not share, toggle buttons for today and yesterday looks bulky and dated already. We need to review that for iOS 26 design and improve to look better. Also, empty state for today and yesterday is kind of doesn't look nice. We can make it cleaner. We don't need the share card if there is nothing to share. Not shared, share. Basically, we are adding that. We have time to implement all of them because we are still waiting for approval from Apple to get access to the screen time SDK. So review plan, update if needed, but basically keep everything in. Okay. So here we have quite detailed plan. Let me move it a little bit. So basically, I already have plenty of things implemented, but we need to change onboarding. We need to update widgets, not widgets, but shareable cards, weekly stats, and so on. Plenty of things to do. Okay. I never tried to hit this build button in Cursor, but I will do that now. We'll see what will happen. I'm using Opus 4.5 model. We'll see if I will burn a lot of money in Cursor on that. I hope that not, but we'll see. And anyways, I can always switch to the Claude code where I have access to it. History view, okay, we don't need it. We agree to delete it. Mm-hmm. So history view model is used where there is nice font. Okay, it seems that it will be busy for a bit. Hey Bangya, web coding to MVP or learning the fundamentals first and get comfortable with SwiftUI and then start building the MVP. I will suggest you to get comfortable with development tools, learn Xcode, learn how to build simple SwiftUI application. I don't know, if you have any programming background, then that's, weekend. If you don't know and do not understand programming at all, maybe that's weak, but it will be helpful that you... So if you can't read and you can't understand what AI is doing in the code, it's kind of bad, because you can run into the problems where you have bugs and AI can't fix it and you can't either. And if it is in MVP stage, yeah, that's fine. But what will you do if you will have app in production with a lot of users using it? I think learning to code is still very, very valuable skill. Yes, AI speeds up kind of everything. You can move way faster, but I don't know. I will not suggest to just go all in and do only vibe coding. Yeah, you can do only vibe coding. You can do not touch the code. But I, for example, review what AI is doing. That's one thing. And often I'm kind of leading AI saying, okay, specifically do this or specifically do that, and so on. And AI is still doing kind of a lot of silly mistakes. Like, I don't know, for example, I'm getting back to discussions and AI saying, oh, that's probably is bug because it's iOS 18 release, it's quite new, yada yada. Actually, yeah, it's iOS 26 is already released, right? So knowledge of AI is still kind of limited. It's making mistakes. Just use CodeRabbit to remove AI slope. What's CodeRabbit? Heard about it, but CodeRabbit, code reviews. Yeah, but it's kind of, you're saying, okay, use another AI to remove AI slope. I saw, for example, so GitHub Copilot, right? You can ask do code reviews, and GitHub Copilot will happily do code reviews for them. I saw that Copilot is suggesting basically breaking fixes in the code or breaking improvements in the code. So I don't think that you can just use another AI to remove mistakes or AI slope. That's not how it works. Hey Paul, hello. Welcome back. How do you feel a couple of months after moving over to Thailand? I'm starting to think very seriously to go over to in the spring or early summer. I feel I'm burning a lot of money just to be living in Europe. Oh, I have a lot less strings attaching me here. So if you don't have a lot of strings attaching you in Europe, then probably you don't have good reason to stay there, right? And I don't think I'm spending less money than I was spending in Europe. But I could. So in Europe, I was living in 2-bedroom apartment. Here I'm living in four-bedroom house and paying about the same thing, you know. And house is basically separate house on piece of land and everything, you know. There you can find, if you are looking for, so name it, city houses, basically which are attached to each other. Those are half cheaper. If you are looking for apartment in the city, they are also again cheaper and so on. Yeah, from money perspective, you can save a lot. But I'm spending probably more because school for my daughter is more expensive. I'm paying about the same amount of money for house. And we are spending money on weekends because we are going out to see Bangkok, because what's the point, you know, to move to another country and sitting at home all the time. So I'm spending more, but I'm getting also more for my money. And yeah, weather is great. If you will come in spring and summer, so that's hot season here in Thailand. Thailand is perfect for spending winter here, because when it's cold and dark in Europe, it is amazing weather in Thailand. But yeah, I don't know. I come here in July. It was fine. Yes, it was hot, but it was fine. Where is Latvia? You can Google that, of course, but yeah, it's Europe, European Union, north of Europe. Yeah. Yeah, it's way more laid back. It's, you know, less stressful life. People are nicer, smiling, and so on. Food is great, weather is great. I'm living in like local neighborhood, little bit outside of touristy area, so I do not see a lot of white people here, and weather, air is better. In the central parts of Bangkok, the air pollution is kind of, and noise pollution is worse. Here it's kind of better. Electricity has doubled the price of a couple of months ago. Oh my gosh. Yeah, quite a lot, yeah. Yeah, everything is in Europe. Yeah, I understand that. I had the same feeling, you know, when I was living in Latvia. And especially in Latvia, we have a border with Russia, you know, kind of not cool stuff at all, you know. Okay, let's review changes. Also, I got notification message from my lovely wife. Visit India, let's see you here. Yeah, maybe one day. Remember being in Bangkok outside and they had freaking AC in like the bushes. Yeah, they have AC everywhere and blasting full power. Compact toggle. It's kind of looks fine. Okay, let's keep all. We can roll back those changes anyways. Let's try to build to see if we have any build errors after the changes. Why did we change Paywall? Paywall store service, which file it is? Okay, let's build it here just to see error. Good morning, Dennis. Working already? Yes, I had short about an hour session running Arc Raiders on the morning. Wasn't happy with it. There were kind of plenty of guys shooting in the back. So I wasn't super happy with it, and I just kind of I'm back to programming. Okay, let's add this to the chat. Come on. These are changes. Can I open file in editor? Ah, here it is. Add to the chat. Hey Joshua, glad to catch you live. Yeah, yesterday I was playing games, now programming again. Elbor, follow me is my dream. Dude, you know, it's kind of weird when you're coming to another streamer stream and saying, oh guys, I'm streaming as well, come over to my stream. I do not care, but imagine you are coming into the party where someone hosting party, everyone is having good time, you're coming in and starting to come to everyone and say, hey dude, you know, I'm running party in another house as well, let's come with me. I have cookies. Who's doing that? That's not how you grow your stream. That's not how you get followers. It's weird, but yeah, don't be that weirdo. I didn't use cursor for a while, actually. I am not familiar even with those kind of changes. How they handle everything now, but okay, let's give it a try. It's so frustrating to give instructions to LLMs to use latest Apple documentation. Yes, it's true. Yeah, agree. How is Arc Raiders? How been playing the Indiana Jones game on my PS5. Load the cinematics and chill. How chill game is. So Arc Raiders is not chill game. It's quite intense, you know. There are sad moments. For example, like today, I was shot in the back by another rider twice, actually. One was just camper sitting in the corner. Another was when I was fighting with big ass robot. Killed it. I was low on energy, and that rider just came to me and shot me in the back. It sucks, you know. And in those moments, you kind of, should I really play this game, you know? But yesterday we had very fun raid when we cooperated with other raiders and basically fighted robots together, Arc together. It was really fun. We had chats, we fight together. It was really interesting. It's nice game. It's nice game, but there are shitty players and nice players in this game. What is your opinion about programming Docker full stack and updev in MacBook Air? I don't know. I do not use Docker and full stack programming. I can't tell you. Oh, dude, I have to ban you. Sorry. That's just annoying, right? Elpor, you banned. Congrats. Yeah, Joshua. It's not chill game at all. It's not chill, but there are kind of negative and positive emotions, and kind of that's cool if game kind of make you to feel some emotions. Okay, our new onboarding. I will need to improve that. Oh, I don't know passcode for simulator. What that could be? 0 for zeros? Maybe. Okay. Permissions granted. Nice. Stay on track. Enable notifications. Okay, then we need to improve that onboarding, but that's kind of fine. Why this paywall? Okay, whatever. Wrong paywall, but we will fix that later. That's yeah, that happens basically when you give instructions without details. Kind of try to kind of fix something. Okay, this char button looks better, but we don't have kind of decent char card. It's just still just text, right? Yes. We will need to go in details. Okay, settings are the same, not change it. This is not changed, that's good. That's how it should look like. Interesting banned person. Yeah, that person was strange. So what are you building? Yeah, this focus application. Your opinion in general coding in MacBook Air M4 16 gigabytes 200. So 256 gigabytes for SSD will be tough. It will be tough. Why don't you use Expo? I'm not using React Native. This application is SwiftUI. I like to use tools that I know how to use. I know Swift. I can build this application by my own, and I can just kind of ask AI to do that for me. So with React Native and Expo, I have to learn new programming language, new tools for what to build more shitty version for the same application. Okay, maybe even if I will build exactly the same looking application, or maybe this application is shitty, okay, whatever. But why? How you manage codes? I don't know what you're asking about, sorry dude. What codes? Huh. Okay. Why it is expanded? Let's report a bug. Do you follow all Apple guidance, best practice forms and documentation? No, I don't. And Apple also don't. If you will look in Apple apps itself, they do not follow everything that they're suggesting us to do. For example, they are saying that notifications should not be used for kind of marketing or promotion or just to get user back in the application and so on. They do. I don't know. There are plenty of things that they are saying to do or not to do, and they doing opposite in their applications. We were using revenue cat paywall before. Now we are using custom paywall in onboarding. That's a mistake. Let's fix that. And then after that we will take a look on this thing. I'm building productivity app. I would like to know how backend are you using for all your apps? I trying to do not use any backend for my applications. Most of my applications are working just fine using Swift data and Cloud, iCloud for data synchronization. So no backend. I'm being sheep and trying to follow every single thing from their documentation. You know, if you are trying to be the app promoted by Apple or get Apple those awards and so on, then probably that's a good thing to do, to follow basically everything that they're suggesting to do. If you're implementing new features, new iOS features and so on, again, that may kind of help. But if your goal is make apps that you like and earn money in the process, then probably you kind of are overkilling a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But what was here? Global paywall view. What the fuck? Ah, yeah. We presenting revenue cat paywall here. Yes, please. Let's do that. I mean, how you maintain your codes which you wrote previously. GitHub? No, you really don't need to follow each and every thing that they are saying. Yeah, sure, you can. So, of course, if you will do something, whatever, if for example, if they are saying you should show amount what user will pay on your paywall, of course you show it. But what will happen if you do not do that? I'm not saying do not do that because it's dumb, but for example, that's kind of something that they will not like for sure, and they will reject application if they will find it. So yeah, they will reject application and they will tell you, okay, fix this, fix that, and so on. That's not end of the world. You just basically, if you do not implemented something which Apple kind of thinking that is really important, then yeah, you just will get rejected and you will build a new build of the application and will get that approved. Okay, do we have right? What the fuck? You just oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm running A/B test for Paywall. No, I'm not. To be honest, I don't remember. Let's go to the revenue cat. Maybe I'm running A/B test for the paywall for this application. I don't remember, to be honest. Let's see. Revenue cat. I built this up for a bit ago. Experiments. No, I'm not. I was running. I was testing weekly subs back in October, so that's why I do not remember. I completed it. I started it in June. Yeah, I was testing this Paywall. And what are results? Actually, conversion was low. Why all the zeros here? Realized LTV. So seems that this paywall were converted worse, but at least it made some money. This paywall made zero money, right? Trials completed, trials converted zero. Okay. So probably this paywall is better. Yeah. Revenue cut is not the same as a superwall, but okay, they are kind of getting more and more close to each other, yes. Revenue cut, by the way, is one of investors in superwall. Why do you need authentication? Authentication for what? Authentication for what, my friend? Not each and every application needs authentication. Why do you need, for example, authentication in... Currently we are working on Pomodoro timer. Why do you need authentication in this application? So here another example, habit tracker, another of my applications. Why do you need authentication in application like this, just to basically open it and kind of toggle your habits and whatever? You know, why? Or another box breathing application, just some breathing application. Why do you need authentication in this app? I'm not sure you really need it. Did you get my question? So I'm asking basically, you're asking about authentication. This application is just breathing application. Why do you need authentication in this app? This application, habit tracker. Again, you're just tracking your habits. You have widgets, stuff like that. You have today view to see what did you do, what you should do, and so on. Or this application that's just focus timer application. So why do you need authentication in apps like that? I don't think you need. There are plenty of apps which can live without that. You don't really need any authentication. For data persistence, I'm storing them in Swift data. Swift data synchronizes with the iCloud if you set that to do that. And user will get the data synchronized between devices or between app installation sessions. So if you will install application, sign in your iCloud account, you will fetch the data from iCloud, and application will have all the previous data in it. You don't need. And I personally do not like the apps which basically, as soon as you install it, hit you in the face with create your account. Wow. I don't even know if I want to use this application. You are asking me to come up with password and share email and maybe even mobile phone number. What else? Not. No. Do you ever use React Native with Expo or you strictly with Swift? I had few test projects with Flutter. I built few native Android applications, never used React Native with Expo. What everyone needs to learn. Everyone needs to understand that mobile app business, if you want to be indie app developer, then in mobile app business, programming is so small part. Iteration, picking right project, monetization, retention, marketing, that's way more important. If you are asking me how to become the best possible programmer, I don't know, because I'm more like sitting on all those chairs between marketing, programming, product management, and so on. I just told you how to store data. What about if you need to store data? I'm curious if there is better way to associate data with user rather than out and so on. iCloud. For iOS devices, you can store data in iCloud. And again, what kind of data? So are you talking about big amount of data like, I don't know, photos, videos, and so on, or that small sets of data like settings, historical records, and so on? So Swift Data plus iCloud will handle that for you. Yes, because most of the users on their iPhones, iPads, and so on are logged in with their iCloud account. Yes, there may be some exclusions, maybe someone, I don't know, using iPhone, corporate iPhone without iCloud account on it, and I don't know, something like that. But that's very small subset, you know. Most of the users are logged in their account, and yeah, there's no problem with it. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's check. Let's try quickly to build on in Xcode the same project. I'm kind of curious to see if I will see different paywalls. Is it only local data, or you can fetch it and display it to multiple people? So if you are making something like, let's say, building whatever, let's say Instagram, something like social network, sharing data between users and so on, that becomes way more tricky, and you probably better how backend. If you're talking about small utility applications, I don't know, maybe games. Basically, if you are talking about single person app where you do not interact with other users, that's not that complicated. Then you do not need all this kind of fancy backend and what else not. Okay, I'm getting a different paywall here. It's kind of weird. Let's see. Is it fixed now? Yeah, you can sync your local data with all your other devices, but if you would like to share data with other people, there is possibility to do that using iCloud, but I probably in that case will use something like Supabase or Firebase because it's getting complicated already, and then probably it's better to use something like that, you know. Okay, did I relaunch the app? I'm just not sure. Let's build it again. Yeah, we did it. Interesting. I don't mind to use this paywall generally, but I'm kind of confused because for this application, paywalls, we have two paywalls. And we have, where I can see those offers, here, weekly and yearly. This should have this tag, metadata, revenue cat false. So here we are showing custom paywall. Gotcha. And yes. And this offering is default, and we do not run experiment. It seems that we are fetching this offering on purpose for some weird reason. How are you doing marketing? Content marketing mostly, App Store search optimization, little bit of Apple search ads, but tiny bit. So I will say mostly content marketing. Currently, we are not running any paywall experiments, and seems that we are fetching this weekly plus yearly paywall on purpose and not based on whatever is set as default on revenue cut. Could it be so? Please review how we are choosing which offer to show. Show me that part of the code and explain what we are doing here. So for example, I will do YouTube video about rebuilding this application. I will talk about new features and so on. I think that will bring some downloads. We'll see. Let's try to, I don't know what's going on here. Let's try to delete the app to be sure that we have fresh install. Something is wrong here. Maybe that's somehow because of building from cursor and we have some problems with config. I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know. Okay, this is onboarding paywall. And in settings, yeah, same paywall in settings, which is not cool. And just let's kill that project here, build again. Do you advise to create a YouTube channel to do marketing? Not really. So creating YouTube channel takes a shitload of time. And I will suggest you to start with short form content. Yes, do that on YouTube as well, but I will suggest to create short form content. That's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You can publish those short form videos on X as well, basically anywhere. And yeah. But kind of creating YouTube videos takes a shitload of time. So short form videos are easier, faster to create, and you will be able to release them more often, iterate faster, understand what works, what not faster, and so on. YouTube videos are cool, not bad at all, but to get plenty of views on YouTube video is hard. You need good thumbnail, you need good title. It's not that easy. So I will say short form videos. This one is iOS 18.4. I don't know how that could impact, but it's very weird. Super weird. Let's try iOS 26. Here is a screenshot. The right one is iOS 26 simulator, and I built it using Xcode, the same project. The left one is iOS 18 and iPhone 16 simulator. I built it using Cursor. I see different paywalls, opening them from settings. I didn't solve problems like that actually using Cursor Code, Cloud Code. It's some weird bugs. And I will switch back from Cursor to Cloud Code. I don't like what we have now. TachOS sucks, don't update. Too late for me. Too late for me. Yes, but also, I don't know, Xcode works about the same. Huh, interesting. Yeah, that's definitely iOS version. Why? Yeah, we have some file back on something. Interesting. Please check if iOS 18 or if iOS 26 for paywalls. Seems that we have a problem in it. And before fixing, try to review the code and understand why do we have that. My computer screen just died and I think it was because of Tahoe. Blurry and dark. Crazy. I had problems, with sharing screen. For example, in school calls, I was sharing screen and then basically screen sharing stopped. Something else, but some, minor things, nothing like big, but yeah, it is not bulletproof, agree. Nu, kuru gribi? Mm-hmm. Hey, Persian Brains, hello. Okay, we are fetching that like fallback. Okay. Let's see. Let's run again on iOS 18. Which simulator it was? iPhone 16, iPhone 16, iOS 8.4, okay. iPhone 16, 8.4, this one. Okay, let's build, see what will happen. Veiksmi visiem šodien. Paldies! Thank you, Passion Brains. Claude code is better than ChatGPT. Yes, in my kind of experience is yes. Okay, did we build? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, you know, fuck it. Let's build here using iPhone 16 8.4. I don't know, just cursor is kind of meh. I do not trust it. You're getting right Paywall here. What the hell? Okay, delete app. Let's delete it. Let's do just fresh install. Now we get correct Paywall. You know, I will... I don't like... Okay, I know what I will do. I will go back to the... here, where is the terminal? Terminal. Can we open Claude in terminal? Let me see, agents. If I will click agents, is there option to get, okay, here is codex. Not interested in that. Hey dude, hello. I would like to go back to the Can we just call... Oh, what was that? Why the lead doesn't work? Wait a minute. Okay, here is new terminal window. Okay. Can I call just Claude here? Should be possible, right? Yeah, that will work. Okay. Agents. I will take this agent. While I'm typing, I can just talk. Let me see if I can still get wrong paywall on any of simulators. Yeah, this is just endless loading, okay. Reversals changes for paywall handling if we have any. We don't need them. Come back with a report to tell what should we change it or fix it. And that's just, let's review one AI by another AI. That's basically similar what I was told. Oh, just use CodeRabbit, yeah, to review changes. I didn't use Cursor for a while. I decided to give it a try today, and it's kind of... I like this planning feature. That planning feature is nice because it kind of writes nice plan based on whatever you are kind of planning, talking, and so on. But I'm kind of not happy with the result. Okay, well, it's cooking. I will go and grab more water. I was using Cursor for a while, but then I switched to the Xcode plus Claude code, basically without Cursor, just terminal and Xcode, and that was working just fine. I didn't open Cursor for, I don't know, didn't use Cursor for a few months. But yeah, we'll see how that will work. Okay, I will fill my water bottle. I'll be back in a moment. Hello, Mr. Old Player. Gaming stream was yesterday. We'll have more of them. We'll be fine. Okay, what do we have here? All the flow, onboarding, paywall app, onboarding app, first session, paywall. Okay. Okay. Critical issues found, device activity monitor is empty. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's a good catch. Okay, so can we paste image? No, we can paste it here, right? Okay. Here's the problem. Sometimes we are showing custom paywall instead of revenue cat paywall. Even we are not running any experiment and revenue cat configuration is set to show paywall with yearly only offer. Yeah, that's a weird bug. I noticed it just now, only kind of using building project for iOS 18. Which is strange. Nice, man. Oh, una now. Everything. And yeah, it's just become waiting game. Before we were waiting on old Intel processors compiling. Now we are waiting on LLMs thinking. Okay, here to go and open door. Have you ever used codecs? There is codecs in cursor inside, right? Here. So I tried it once or twice for some task, and that was it. Okay, here it is. Conditional order is wrong. Chips should. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes. Yes, let's add that fix. I installed macOS on my HP laptop. Nice. I started iOS development using Hackintosh as well. And it was for a while ago. Now it's even better. So yeah, why not? Sure. Do that. That's amazing. And it was working quite good for me. Man nav nekā priekš tevis, Lukas. Maybe Core A9. You know, any M series Mac will be better whatever Intel you can buy. I understand that maybe you are on budget and what else not. Sure. I'm just saying that i9 feels that you are kind of going for something powerful, right? But A9 was crappy laptop. Even i7 16-inch laptops wasn't great. I had, first 16-inch MacBook Pro was released with Intel processors, right? I had that, and my i7 was in warranty twice to replace overheating issues. Okay, sounds much better. Okay, let's try to build it now. And yeah, it was working fine if you're using it just like laptop, but I was using it with 49-inch ultra-wide monitor, another 24-inch probably monitor on top. So that was quite a lot of external screens to handle. And yeah, it was twice in warranty repair. Of course, they're not saying what exactly was the problem and reason for this problem, but most likely overheating. Oh, where my Claude terminal went? I don't like that. So if you can find, for example, M1 whatever, even if you will get M1 Air, for example, it will be more powerful than this A9 MacBook Pro. Okay, did we launch the app? Yeah, probably. I don't know only on which of the simulators. Let's close all of them. Yeah, sure. If you have budget for M4 Pro, that's amazing machine for development. That's great machine for development. Oh, here it is. I see multiple terminals. Okay. Okay, we good then. Okay, we launched it here. Let's see Paywall. What? What's the actual fuck? What's going on? Dude, I do not understand what's going on. Okay. We can kind of add breakpoints, debug and everything. Probably we will do that, but why? And actually, this is perfect example of why vibe coding is bad, especially if you do not understand really what you're doing. I'm just lazy today, and I could do all of that manually, so I'm kind of fine. Okay, this is 18.4. Okay, good. Good. Why did we had two simulators? Was that some kind of problem with launching multiple instances of simulators with older, newer version? It's kind of weird. Seems it's fixed now, but still strange. So we will need to improve that onboarding. Those onboarding screens, they are kind of very basic. I don't think it's kind of something that will convert users well. I'm using M4 Pro MacBook Pro and it uses Cursor Simulator Xcode together, and the browser, it does hang every now and then. I have M3 Max. It kind of works fine, but yeah, sometimes you can run into the problems. Yeah. Web coding can get very annoying very fast. It's more annoying when you know how to program and recognize what the code output should be. Yeah. How much RAM do you got? It's 36, I think. Yeah, 36 gigabytes of RAM. Okay, probably I build this one. Okay, fine, it works correctly. Let's review changes. What do we have here? Wrong project. Shitload of changes, okay. Breakpoints, why do we track breakpoints? Yeah, we don't need to track breakpoints. Okay, let's test actually how this works. So this is freshly installed application, right? 0 sessions. I like this animation, but buttons should be on the bottom. Actually, let's change that. And yeah, AI is not great in UI, but if you are kind of providing feedback, then it's kind of working better. So buttons to toggle between days should be on the bottom of the screen, and the card should be centered vertically in the screen. Okay, let's start first focus session. When we are kind of running on simulator, not only on simulator, on device as well, then we are running that in test mode, then all the sessions are in seconds just to run faster. Basically by default we get 25 seconds focus session and 5 seconds break. Asking for rating, it's fine. Oh my gosh, it's just shitstorm with pop-ups. It's not good. Focusing. And the focusing text didn't fit the screen, and we have text truncation on it. We don't need that. Hey Porsche, I can share your stream and key community to help you hit. Amazing, yeah, sure. Another bot. Oh yeah, that's Kik. Why on Kik we have mostly bots? I don't know. But okay. Okay. So it's actually we packed a little bit too much of everything in the event after session. We asking for feedback, we asking to share success, we asking if you want to enable timers, and also we basically doing the why don't you see screenshot? Yeah, basically that's that timing, that everything there is kind of not cool. Okay, let's leave that for later. Let's go for agents. Conversion, premium UI designer. I had Okay, let's create another one agent. I have idea that we need one agent that reviews user interfaces. Agents. User research. Yeah, this one. Okay, let's add this agent. You should try BMAD method. That's like Agile Team Simulator, which can also produce artifacts and only then move to code. First time hearing about that. BMAD method. Like generic AI code assistants. Okay. Agile driven development that scales from bug fix to enterprise. First time hear about this. Sounds good. Product platforms, complete skull, sprint plan, story loop. Looks a little bit overkill for one-man team, you know, but again, as I said, looks okay. PRD, architecture, epic stories, sprint plan, yeah. Looks good, but what are the most effective way of getting top in the App Store search? Paid ads. Question, of course, is can you afford that? Do you have budget for that? I don't. Come on, I wanted to. Okay, whatever. UX pain fixer agent should review all actions after the first session is finished. Currently, we are overwhelming user with pop-ups. We should review this flow and improve it. Please take a look on general app flow as well. And yeah, I like that those Claude agents, you can basically run them in parallel. That's also kind of cool. I did a couple streams about it. Okay. How much I should have budget for App Store ads? Dude, if you're planning to get onto the top of App Store search, that's a lot of money. I don't know answer that. You, of course, if you tell you have to take a look on keywords you are targeting. No, yada yada. There are plenty of things to take into account, right? And yeah, I can't tell you budget just like that. And I'm not an expert in that, and I don't know how, because to know exactly how much money you need to spend to get where you want to be, you have to be an expert in this niche, right? I'm not an expert in ads. I know a few things about that. I'm using them there and there, but I'm not an expert. Yeah, I saw that Boon acquirement. in the WhatsApp from my friends in WhatsApp group, but they are kind of more in web development. I'm not, so I have no idea what that means. I know that it was some free open source project. Currently, Claude saying that they will keep supporting it, but as we know, when corporate companies buying open source projects, acquiring them, quite often they're buying team and then project is just dying, or project is kind of moving to the direction where company need it and care way less about community and so on. So I think that's good news for Ban team, but I don't know. Okay. Recommended fixes looking good. Currently, we are asking to set up blocking in onboarding as well. So we definitely should check if we even need to set up it. Yes, we most likely will have Paywall in onboarding, so no need to show it after first session. So we can remove that as well. And everything else looks all right for me. Let's add that to the plan and start implementation. Yeah, you know, if there will be easy answer to get to the top of the App Store search, you know, for specific keywords. And again, and you are asking how to get to the App Store search, to the top of the App Store search. Here, let's open Revenue Cat. Let's open whatever, Small Habits application. Not Revenue Cat, sorry, that's Astro. If I'm looking for positioning, here I have, I'm on first position for small habit or small habits. But this is low popularity keyword. There are not too many users, basically almost no one searching for this small habit keyword. So am I on top of the App Store search for this keyword? Yes, I am. So this question is even more tricky, as you may see now, right? But I would like to be on the top of the search for keywords like daily routine planner. So I'm kind of trying, or routine, you see, kind of moving up. Routine, daily routines, and so on. Morning routine, maybe. Basically everything is routine. And I'm working on that, but that's harder. So routine keywords. I'm on 15, 20 position and so on for some routine kind of keywords. So yeah. Karpov, that's not a good tone to come to another party and say, I'm throwing party in few blocks away, come over to hang out with me. That's not really how you grow your stream, you know? It's not nice, it's not polite, and it's just, I don't know. Don't do that. Just imagine how often do you do that in real life. Imagine I'm hosting garden party. We are cooking barbecue, I'm chatting with Paul here, we're having beer, and then you are a new guy in this party, but yeah, you come in the party and you're coming to the Paul and saying, by the way, Paul, I'm hosting barbecue party on next block as well. Come over, hang out with me. Do you often do that in real life? So just, I don't know, common sense. Just think a little bit before do something, you know, in real life as well. That kind of helps, not online only, but also in real life. I will not say it sounds wrong, it sounds really weird, you know. Yeah. That's kind of, come jump in my white van, I have candies, I will share something with you. Oh, actually, this change Okay, that looks fine. Let's add commit. Are you planning to game today? I don't know, Paul. I already played a little bit. 2 short runs on the morning. Maybe I will do a raid on evening. I don't know yet. Probably. I don't know. I probably should go and sleep. Yesterday I was up awake too long, but maybe I would like to. I don't know. We'll see. And actually, also yesterday my PC crashed 3 times while I was streaming game. Some apps are buying installs and reviews, you know. I never tried to do that. Yeah. But after that, I kind of changed the iOS, not iOS, the driver settings for my GPU. Hopefully it will be better now. Okay, let's try to delete the app and run through onboarding, get first session. So onboarding is still very kind of shitty. We will need to change and improve that by a lot. It's very, very kind of simple. But it kind of should work. I'll see. What do you think, chat? Should we play Ark Raiders at night? Any opinion on that? Or whatever. Paul is saying yes. Okay, Paul has strong vote for that. Yeah, it was really fun. We'll see. I don't know. It was really fun yesterday. I may like to repeat it, but I don't know, we'll see. Come on, that built-in AI tools are super slow in Xcode, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was fun. It was. But I definitely need gaming mouse. This Logitech MX4 isn't it. Yeah, AI in Xcode is shit, yes. It is, yeah. For small fixes, when you basically know how to fix it, but you are just lazy to type it, it works fine. And for like smart search, it also works fine. For like programming tasks, no. Not great. Not great use case. Okay, it works, nice. And basically now if app will be even disabled, we still should receive. Oh, what happened with Digital Island? It was working just fine on iOS 20, on iOS 18. First session complete, share your win. What was that? Share your win lead to nothing? Okay. We'll fix that, but okay. But at least we are not bombarded with all the pop-ups on first session. And I will need to change basically all those images to some animations to make it nicer. It's raining non-stop for a week in Vietnam. Oh, it's plus 33 now. Perfect weather. Sunny. Maybe we'll have some rain on Friday, but basically, yeah, it's good. And even so named rainy season wasn't rainy. Locals, neighbors said that, yeah, it's kind of surprisingly good weather. Yeah, there are floods. There were floods on south of Thailand, and storm was on islands as well. But in Bangkok, it's perfect. No problems at all. I don't like this. So do you see this Logitech kind of thing? And you can do something, but I open it, perplexity, what else not? It's super fun when you hit it, you know, well, I don't know, playing game or something. So not cool. What's that?
Set up security rules.
Oh, I started to play something somewhere.
And so this is something.
Yeah, don't like that. Okay. So I think this kind of looks fine. Yesterday no sessions, today we have this session. Here we have this share button. It shares just text. It should be image. Yeah, we will need to fix that. Stats also sharing just text. We need to render some nice image, but it's kind of fine for now, let's say so, not a blocker. And yeah, I'm kind of moving this kind of all the breathing functionality back into the hiding for now in the settings, and eventually we'll probably remove everything. Feature requests. Planet. Okay, that's for breathing. Come on. Separate app. Let's add user. Oh, it's user, not me. It's probably fine. Streak. Okay, let's simulate. Create to save the share achievement. Those share things doesn't work well anymore. I don't know if they were working before. Current streak 5 days, longest streak 5 days. Okay, that simulation probably, that was for debug, that probably doesn't work well. That's just kind of generating those streaks. This basically debug part is not for users, that's just for me. I have notifications for everything. This is behind the paywall, which is fine. It's kind of strange that, let's run it on again on iPhone 16. It's kind of strange that we have Digital Island works okay-ish on iOS 18. But not on iOS. Okay, let's run both of them. Right, we don't have Digital Island here. Shit. We need iPhone. Let's add another simulator. Let's add iPhone 16 Pro, something like that. Pro. Okay, here it is, and that will be iOS 18.5. Yes. Can I add it? Oh, but it should be already here because it is listed here in simulators, right? Yes. Why don't I see it here? iPhone 15 Pro, iPhone 70 Pro. Wait a minute. Manage run destinations. Hey, Eker. Thanks for follow. So it should be here already, right? Because it's listed here in the... Okay, let's go. Always show it in run destinations. Will we see it now? Yeah, here it is now. Okay. It just wasn't showing it here. Okay, so let's try. I would like to see if the Digital Island works on this version, and because we have bug in some kind of weird bug in iOS 26. Oh, did it work on device actually? Let's see. Let's try. Start focus. Yeah, doesn't work either on device, so that's not only simulator problem. Oh, I'm leaving soon, Paul. I will go to have breakfast, and stuff like that. Okay, here it is in Digital Island. It works here. So, and we will need to fix those sharing cards. Okay. What the No, I wanted to hit home and screenshot both. And we'll put that screenshot here. Here is the app running in the background on iOS 26 and iOS 18. The problem is that dynamic island is displayed only on device with iOS 18, and we don't have it on iOS 26. If I'm hitting dynamic island, then app is opened, and we have animation also that app is going up to the dynamic island when we getting to the home screen. So it's kind of partly working, but we still have a problem. Oh, hey Tanai, good morning. Remove color clear backgrounds. Okay. It's likely iOS 26 beta bug. Yeah, we are not on beta right now. Okay, let's try to build it again with new fixes. It's iOS 26. Maybe it works on iOS 26. Actually, it doesn't work because I have iOS 26.1 on my device. Okay, whatever. Let's try to rebuild to see if that change in the widget will fix that. No, it didn't. But I kind of believe that this could be a problem, because here, for example, it runs just fine in live activities. So basically we have problem with dynamic island only and on specific iOS versions. Okay, I will need to fix those sharing cards. That's one thing. Another thing, I'm not super happy about this switching between scenes from focus to work and so on. We will fix those as well. And we have some bug with streak displaying. Okay, we can actually try to fix that one. Can I just drag and drop that to the chat? Maybe not, but let's try. Actually, let's see. Oh, here we have correct data on calendar. The thing is, yeah, it could be cool that if calendar is scrolled to the current day. Otherwise, it's kind of confusing. Yeah. Currently, calendar in streak view is scrolled to the beginning of the year, but if you're opening it at the end of the year, it's kind of confusing because you do not see your sessions on the calendar. You have to scroll it every time. Can we scroll it to have current months visible by default? That's kind of small, but nice fix to have. And yeah, after that, I basically have to dig in and work on those onboarding screens. Basically, I will look into the screen designs for inspiration. So let's say on Pomodoro, let's see how Pomodoro applications do onboarding. If they do at all. This one making 25k in a month, probably know what they're doing. Less than 5k, 25k. Oh, this is something similar to what I am kind of building. Okay, let's look on focus tree onboarding. How do you guys onboard? So it just starts immediately from timers. Is it onboarding? No, that's cool. No, that's not onboarding. Here is onboarding, right. Basically, immediately asking allow to send notifications. Not the best example. Block distracting apps. Basically, they're doing something like I do. Wait a minute. Did I build a copy of this application? By functionality? Maybe. You are picking schools. It's basically for students mostly. And this nice one. Basically, you will get this. Okay, and Paywall is yearly, has free trial, a monthly without trial, okay. Okay, asking to sign up. Yeah, kind of makes sense, yeah. Basically, I need to work on better looking onboarding flow. Actually, this one looks nice, what they have. Okay, did we get those changes? Let's try. Dude, I do not see it. I do not see it scrolling. Streak calendar view. Yeah, we have changes. Sure. But on appear, scroll to the current week of the calendar. Okay. Let's see, maybe we got... No, that's the same screen. And it didn't scroll. Also, I think we can remove those weekdays from the side. It kind of doesn't look good. Without animation. No, it didn't work. Nope, didn't work. Also, let's remove the weekdays from the left side of the calendar. We don't really need them here. Okay, weekdays removed. Let's try to build, probably that's it. Okay, did we rebuild the app? Probably not. Which device I'm running it? Oh, this one. Okay. What the hell? Why do we have streak calendar view? Where do we use it? I'm afraid that's not the one that we should change. Let me see. And I will need to do this manually, but I can use only one hand because my doggo is holding another one. Come on, preview, you can do it. Just try harder. Haha. Nope. Basically, we are changing wrong view here, I think. Okay, preview crashed. It will not work. Okay, whatever. Anyways, I have to go to make coffee, I have to go to make breakfast, and my dog is kind of pretending that he is starving and dying already. So I have to fix this problem as well. And after that, I will switch to the freelancing tasks again. Again. It's that kind of boring because I will not share what I'm doing. All of that means that this is probably end of the stream. Okay, I may be back. I may be back someday later. Not sure about evening, not sure about tomorrow, but definitely another day this week. Okay? Okay. Oh, thank you, dude. Have a nice day. Have a nice day, everyone. Have fun.